EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, look. 180. We got to get the ball. Can you get the ball right here? Let's go. Shell.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Kill.
From the 44, gone. They'll find Everett there, complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Goff. Eluding the pressure. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And, Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball's going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
On second down, Michelle. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Hey, go 66.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's going to look deep for Edelman. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And he fires one incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. And this is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Hey, Steve 6.
On 3rd down, Brady. And able to find Dorsett. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Philip Dorsett, 34 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Nugent tacking on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Now he'll escape to his right. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 24 yards. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jason McCourty, a safety blitz and a sack. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Jamie Collins. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Brady gives to Michelle. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Right there.
On 2nd and 12. Brady. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, 33 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Nugent hits the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green.
Brandon Cooks, 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Allen! Brandon Cooks, 88 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, there's no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stall down here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Alpha. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. 54. Hey, zoom. Check. Watch the edge.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he'll have his man, that's Edelman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
I'm scared. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Wait, set. Check right 54. Let's go on. No, 66. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. What we got? What we got? What we got? Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch the pass.
Shotgun now for Brady. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, 66. Alert. Smith. Hey, 66.
Now Brady again. He's going to fire one deep left side. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Try to pound it in here with Michel. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Sony Michel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Nugent tacking on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
They're not ready for this, man.
On first down, gone. And that's complete to Cooks. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Two. This defense, no gap. 51. Hey, wahoo. I'm coming. It's on.
On first down, it's gone. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Gone. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Goff on first down. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And some space here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Todd Gurley. As the first half is winding down, as his guys are back within a single score. Zerline good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Let's go, baby.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Slant route, caught by Edelman. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
25, check 25, check 25. Hey, 66. Joker. Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Get that quarterback at all costs.
From the gun, it's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bryce Hager, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. After the sack on 1st down, Brady, he's going to rifle one. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Josh Gordon, 48 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Nugent hits the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. Goff now looking to throw. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for L.A. 56 yards. Goff on 1st down. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
2nd down and goal. Goff to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. But now it's 3rd and goal. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
76, tell him. 76. 76. 51. Go. Go. Hey, Orbit. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, it's coming. Merlin. Let's go. Come on. You better bring it.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Kyle Van Noy. And the Patriots get the football back. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Watch the whip. Shadow. SOS. Alert flare. Back. Kill. Sugar.
They began with Michelle on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Michelle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It was Troy Hill that time in on the tackle.
Hey, Charlie. It's just me and you. 54's Mike. Check. 72. 54. Exit.
To throw on 3rd down. Brady. Yeah, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Hey, Alpha. 51. Hey, check. 51's the Mike.
From the 50, it's gone. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jamie Collins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the 1st down sack. Goff, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Gone. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. The Rams going for it on 4th. Gone. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 15. Kill. Kill. Hey, I need one over here. Hey, Alabama.
This is Michelle on the counter. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch out.
And it's Michelle once again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 5-4.
450. We ain't giving up nothing. Hey.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. That escapes the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald with a sack. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Ozzy. 53's in now.
Check safety. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Regular. Let's go on. No,
Brady going to go on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Value three. Topper. 12.
He's crashing.
5.
On 1st and 10, gone. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
Hey. You got three.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Watch the twitch.
Here's gone. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Michelle. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. They'll run it. This is Michelle. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just...
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.